Welcome back to a brand new episode of Charm City Beat. It was a long Thanksgiving break, an even shittier Thanksgiving game. But we're here. We're here in first place, even. How crazy.
Yeah.
Others chips fell. Yes, the Ravens did fall to the Bengals Thanksgiving at home, which is going to raise a conversation in a second. But again, Steelers also lost, so first place for us as we get to prepare to play them Sunday. Guys, how y'all feeling? How was your week? How was your holiday?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good holiday. Thanksgiving was good until the Ravens. I mean, it even started good. Like, right, we went down the field and scored a touchdown. But you're the one who traveled, Gerald. I mean, how was Puerto Rico?
It made stepping away from the game so much fucking easier. At one point, it was so bad. We were like, "Yo, let's just go out on the." Well, for starters, we went to this like really cool bar. We were like, "Let's get back to the room to watch the game. Like, we got to get back." There's no audio from the game, so we rushed back, and we're like, "All right, shit's a little interesting. We're good. The crowd's loud. Crowd sounds great. Good job, you guys. Like, you guys sounded great." Until it didn't. And that's when it was just like, oh, like the life out of the game was just taken. And we're just like, let's just go outside, chill under the stars. Because what the fuck? What is going on at home, guys? What's going on? Two primetime losses at home and I think 3-4 record I saw at home this year. Come on.
Yeah, that's not ideal. And this was a game that on paper they should have won, but it was also vintage Ravens in that unimaginable errors took place that I've never seen before in a football field. Like the Isaiah Likely play, that's a touchdown 9 out of 10 times, right? Like it's just a real freak play. And if we score a touchdown, it's 14-6. I think that game, I think the Ravens win in a landslide if he scores that touchdown. I think that's just the way that game was about to go. It didn't go that way, and then it just snowballed. And then obviously a little bit later, the Flowers play, the push off, non push off. I think you saw that play all night not being called.
Mm-hmm.
They called it there in the most pivotal moment. That would have changed the game. So Lamar Jackson, he played bad, but I think he actually played better than the stats show anyway. Like he had at least 3 or 4 big plays down the field. They either got called back or became a fumble. Derrick Henry took a throw like 80 yards for a run. So I think there was definitely a lot of things to take away that were good,
Yeah.
but he doesn't look quite all there. He's still missing throws. I think he's throwing it too quickly still. I think he's afraid of getting hit. I think his legs look a little better. I think we were all excited for how he ran to be in that game. I'm interested to see what Ross's thoughts. He was actually at that game, but I thought, we'll see how it goes now next week.
He looked like he ran good, but he had one good run. The others were just, he average, I think it was 4.5, but he had like 11-yard rush and then but yeah, he's not. I mean, I'm watching replays of recent PS seasons where he's rolling out left, stop, joke, come back here, go. I mean, I saw a play like that game where he would he rolled to the right, he just straight stopped. I was like, that is not what Lamar normally does on that play. Yeah. And then he started crow hopping back towards the middle. I'm like, oh, that's not Lamar. It worked out. It completed a pass, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he had some big plays taken away, I mean, he got all the yards for the likely play, just the likely dropped it at the end. He's a demon of coming up inches short in big games.
Yeah.
And then the Flowers one, yeah, refs took that away. I mean, I've seen Bills fans, I've seen Bengals fans, I've seen many fans like, yeah, that's not a flag. Yeah. And then, yeah, Jamar Chase does it 8 times later on in the game. But yeah, but also he was missing throws. There was one player, Andrews, was wide open and he didn't see him. And Andrews even was like, "What going on?" Look at that. Four straight weeks he has missed at least one day of practice since his hamstring injury. His injury report has just gone hamstring, knee, ankle, foot. It's gone back up to ankle now.
I'll say this though, we had 10 days already for Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was out there on Wednesday. And I think, how much more fucking practice do they need? For Christ's sakes, the game is 10. Like it's a bye week more or less, and I think it's an opportunity to rest him up for 3 days in a row. I think it's a non-story.
Well, then why even do anything on Wednesday if you're going to not practice Thursday?
Because Wednesday is the big practice day. Thursday, at least, I feel like it's an opportunity to do like a aggressive walkthrough, more or less. Like
how sluggish this offense has been. I think you need 3 days of practice.
And
I think you need 3 full days of practice. I mean, he's missing throws. That's chemistry. That's timing. I mean, he doesn't trust his line.
I think it's timing that you can only get in a game. Like, there's only so much. You're not going to put him under pressure in a practice now in December. I think Harbaugh would much rather have the days off. We'll see what happens, but I trust. I mean,
he just had extra days off, so you would think he would have been ready to go. Now it's an ankle injury. Where did that come from? It was a foot last week. Now it's back to ankle.
I think there's a plethora of injuries going on in the Ravens again. Very New England-esque, circa 2000s, where they don't fully disclose everything. They keep their cards close to their chest because they don't want to use against them. But I think we can all agree Lamar is playing injured. Lamar's playing injured. He whatever injury it is, it's definitely hindering his total ability to be the Lamar that we know. Again, yes, he doesn't trust him. I wouldn't even trust him. I don't think even the greatest of quarterbacks who can make shit happen like Lamar would even trust that line. And that goes to be said. But I do think it is deeper. Again, when you're worried about getting injured, you have a line that you don't trust. You're going to miss those passes. You're going to run different. You're going to move different because you have to protect yourself because you don't have a line to do so.
That's the odd part about it is he's not leaving the pocket as often as he was when he had a decent. That's what made Filet look good because he left the pocket. That's where the injuries parts are coming in. He can't. I mean, also granted, Filet half the time within 2 seconds getting blown up. Even when we brought up that Emory Jones, thank God he replaced the wrong guard in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know why no, let's try him it right because as soon as he came in, he was like, I guess that was his boss. Like, oh no, Falele got his ass handed to him on that play.
Yeah, I don't know. Falele must have like DaCosta's wife's nudes or something. I don't fucking know.
I think that's hilarious how the Ravens even posted on the Saturday voted for the Pro Bowl.
Nah, that's crazy.
What? I got something crazy. No, do it so we get a better compact. No, don't help him.
Don't gas his brain.
I want him gone, but he's not.
And I think slightly not changing gears, but the best way to mitigate all of that is to run the ball. And I feel like they really leaned on Keaton Mitchell against the Bengals, and maybe they wanted to exploit the speed, but to not run Henry at all in the second quarter. I think it was 4 carries in the fourth.
Lean on Keaton Mitchell. He had 8 snaps. They leaned on Ali.
That's been getting.
Ali. What do I put here? Ali had 29 to Henry's 24. Mitchell had 8 offensive snaps. He was more of a punt kick returner this week.
Well, part of it's because Ali blocks better, but I do think that Henry should have been used more against the Bengals. Obviously,
used in the second quarter.
First drive, Yeah, I think they got to lean into. If they run the ball 25 times with Henry on Sunday, they will beat the Steelers handedly.
Did you see what they did? What team did last week against them?
Yeah, historically. Historic.
Like I said, Henry had 33 yards and 5 carries, I think, in the first quarter. He didn't see the field in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And Harbaugh said that plan, and then they also did this next sentence, I want to get Henry more involved.
Yo, I'm getting tired of that shit. Hold up. I'm getting tired of that shit. Acting like he doesn't have control of your team. You're the head coach, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter what anybody says because it all comes and ends with you. Yeah. Again, it's this bullshit excuse I feel like we've gotten year after year. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I would like to do it. What the fuck?
What's your job?
What is your job? Who's calling the play?
I think his job is to call a stupid timeout every game because he's still doing that.
That's the time management of a fucking turtle. Has no idea what the fuck's going on.
I want to do this, but I'm not going to do it.
I was having a conversation with a friend that's a Steelers fan, Jimmy. You guys all know him, friend of the channel. And we were talking like kind of the Ravens are in very similar situations. Like on the low, like both fan bases low-key want their head coach gone. I think there's an argument to be said there that a percentage do, whether you do or don't. But it is interesting. The Ravens and Steelers having two of the longest tenured head coaches in here we are battling with the most mid-looking records for first in our division. It's crazy.
Every year, usually it's like NFC East or one of we're the division that everyone's laughing at this year.
Yeah,
we're going to be the division that they have a home playoff game. Damn right.
Yeah, we do. It's ridiculous, and I feel like the comparisons go further than that. We both have maligned quarterbacks that are oft injured. I mean, right there. We don't use our running backs enough. Our receivers aren't making plays. We're relying heavily on our tight ends. Our defenses probably, are underwhelming for the most part this season. Relying on our kicking.
Yeah, it's old school Ravens all over again.
Like 03.
Let's talk.
It's some weird combination because that defense is not because old school Ravens defense would still not have us at 6-6.
I mean, I lived through the Cobb Bowl era, so
I mean, we were at least winning. The old school Ravens defense was on kicking. We were winning. We went on a playoff, we went on a stretch in the season. We won a Super Bowl without scoring touchdowns. We won.
Well, I'll say about the Cobb Bowl offense. We missed the playoffs in 04 and 07.
Yeah. And
then 06 was Steve McNair. And we scored. We lost to the Colts because we had 5 field goals.
Yeah. We held Peyton Manning to no touchdowns and lost because we couldn't.
That was still our best football team ever.
It was. I mean, couldn't score a stupid touchdown. And we seem to like to do that with our great football teams. We like to not finish, and then we go and finish with
The more you realize it, the more I can't figure out how we won the Super Bowl in 2012. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, we had a better team the year before. Then we come back with
We missed the field goal after Lee Evans dropped. That's the Ravens I'm used to, and that's what we've been getting the last few years with this Ravens team. Whether it's our wide receiver fumbling it at the 1, Isaiah Likely fumbling it out of bounds, Mark Andrews not catching fucking footballs. Golly.
It's just
I can't. It's like what?
It is like just even the thoughts of like, oh, we're playing for first in our division. It's like what? Like literally, that's the only real way into the playoffs.
We're 6-6. We're
never gonna host the Chargers and win
division.
Like this is it.
and what makes it even a little funnier is the Bills are 8-4 and beat us, and their most likely weighing in is going to be a wild card.
Yeah, versus us.
And like, not to get too far ahead. I mean, you got the Patriots, and like Drake May is like the second coming of Brady, and like that's crazy. Like that's coming to Baltimore. Then you have Green Bay.
We're going there. Well, we have to go there.
We have to go there.
We have our last 2 home games are this week and the Patriots.
Yeah, playing at home just isn't the Ravens' forte this year.
Playing on road's not much better. We're 6-6. We're 2-4 at home. That's 4-2. I guess that's better.
Yeah. What do you mean? I guess 4-2. Oh shit! Crazy. Oh man, Jordan Stout. Let's talk about special teams though. Tyler Loop went 3 for 3.
Only good part of our team right now.
Well, then we're gonna gloat about it. We're gonna glaze over this shit. Jordan Stout, Pro Bowl worthy season continues. Like, come on. Like special teams is shining right now. We don't have to rely on that, but shit. Here we are.
Well, both of our Super Bowl victories came with kick returns for touchdowns.
That's true.
Well, that's the only thing we're not doing.
Give it some time. Just give it a moment.
Damn it.
The NFL will want to kick returns, but they're not getting them. It's not happening.
I don't think kick returns are a thing anymore in the NFL.
There's like one I think happened last week or got close. I mean, yeah, they're not.
Well, you know what? I wonder if they would happen if we didn't have running backs fucking returning the kicks.
Right.
You have Webster. Put him on the fucking kick return. You can get through a crack that big and he's running fucking 4-2.
I think it's usually him and Ali out there. Or him and
Keaton Mitchell and Ali, and neither one of them, they're like bowling balls. Like neither one of them can break a tackle. Pisses me off.
Like, and the way they have it set up, like the way this new kickoff shit is set up, like you can't move until the ball player gets the ball. So it's like you're going to get blindsided. A lot of the times, like, I just feel like it just becomes a clusterfuck where it makes kickoff return. It is borderline impossible the way they have it now.
$20 Pittsburgh returns a kick for a touchdown on Sunday.
That's
this discussion.
There's been a couple. There's been a couple recently. I think we got close. The Ravens almost gave up that Luke was getting nearly involved, and I don't like that.
Yeah, like my thing is like from the NFL's point of view, I understand they're trying to limit contact, whatever. But again, the excitement from the game comes from those kickoff returns. Some of the greatest moments in football.
They're contradicting themselves. They want to eliminate contact, but they want kick returns. That's why they're punishing you if you kick it in the end zone directly. But they're like, but don't hit each other too hard. But we want kick returns. What? The hell you want?
Ugh.
Don't hit each other, but return it.
So
if you kick it too far, it will go to the 35.
What are you saying, Jordan?
I said hopefully we're kicking it a lot on Sunday.
I hope so.
After touchdowns.
Or field goals, whatever.
Field goals, a touchdown, whatever. Points are points, man.
Not with how we've been finishing the red zone recently. Look, we can. Yes, that strategy could work against the Steelers, but you see against an offense that can get going, which Jamar Chase once again got going. Push offs or not scoring touchdowns hurts.
I'll tell you this: Pittsburgh doesn't have nearly the offense the Bengals do.
Yeah,
any team in the NFL does. I think the Bengals beat the Bills on Sunday. I truly do think that.
That'd be great.
And I wonder what this could be a really low scoring game, but what's the key to beating the Steelers when we're on offense? Because I feel like letting Lamar throw it 40 times cannot be the answer. Not with JJ Watt and them.
It's like you said, we have to run the fuck out of the ball. We have to literally wear them down with 3 different running backs. And I think the rest of the offense needs to buy into that message, because if not, like, there's no way. Lamar is at a point where he just is not clicking with the offense, and that's okay. It happens. You're injured. Fine. You should have a highly paid legend, like first ballot Hall of Fame running back that should pick up the slack. It shouldn't even be a question. Keaton Mitchell with the potential to be a starter one day, and Ali, who's as good as a number 2, 3 running back on any team. Yeah, I just don't think that should be an issue.
Derrick Henry should not have 10 goddamn carries.
And I'll say this: Lamar Jackson is at his best when he's doing play action, when he's able to do some of that stuff because the defense doesn't know what's coming. Yeah. That was our biggest success against the Bengals when we kind of ran a little hurry up with a whole lot of play action. And on first down, that's when you do throw it. Yeah. And on second down, that's when you run. Like, I feel like when you're unpredictable and stuff with this offense, that's when there's no reason why they shouldn't be scoring touchdowns on every drive with how much talent they have. It's unbelievable, especially in the red zone. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, nobody's buying the run. That's the biggest issue. They know the Ravens aren't running right now. They know they're trying to be fancy, whatever the fuck is going on, where Hogwarts doesn't have any control over his play calling. No.
You're not, and that's the biggest. Expecting to run when you run it 16 times.
What was that?
No one's expecting you to run the ball when you run it 16 times with your running backs all game. 10 with Derrick Henry.
That's crazy.
He's averaged 6 yards a carry, by the way.
That's fucking ignorant.
I mean, the Bengals have the worst run defense in the NFL. Historically, one of the worst defenses of all time. And we opened up with a fucking touchdown run by Henry. And then we were like, yeah, that worked.
Hey,
let's not do that the rest of the fucking night.
Never do it again.
We're done. Mail it in.
He had half his carries in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane, Ross. And it reminds me of the playoff game in Buffalo last year. Yep. And there's a few other playoff games where that shit happened. And it's like, why on the God's earth are we doing this?
But Harbaugh wanted to run the ball more.
It's just, oh my God. Like, what happened to the Ravens of, like, 2009 when, like, we were closing down, Foxborough because Ray Rice had an 80-yard run and Ron McClain's running it, and, like, it was just, like, ground and pound. But we still had a pretty good passing offense.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was. Like, the Ravens are always known for good defenses.
Someone's question. What the hell happened to last year's offense? Yeah. As people point out, you know what we were talking about? They brought everyone back, except they replaced Aguilar with Hopkins.
We saw it. We
suck worse.
We saw it against. They were up 40-17 or something against Buffalo. Like that, for whatever reason, that game broke the Baltimore Ravens football team. They have not looked that good since.
I literally think it was a sense of they felt that if we can't beat the Bills, like we're not going anywhere, which is fact. Well, I don't know because Bills are having their own fucking issues right now. But again, I think the game. I think that mentally broke the Ravens. I agree. Yep.
And I think defensively, at least last week against the Bengals, it was bend but don't break. But if you give the Bengals that many chances, and they had them on the ropes, offensively and defensively, and they just couldn't get it done. And I felt like the dam broke for the first time in 5 or 6 weeks, finally. And it took fucking Burrow and Chase to do it again. Shocker. But, I mean, they're playing a much worse offense this time around. Is Aaron Rodgers playing? I don't even know.
Play last. I mean, probably think so.
I mean, I hope he is, honest to God. He's immobile.
Looks like shit.
He's fucking horrible.
Throw the ball down.
Scares me a little bit.
Problem is, they don't throw the ball down the field. Problem is, we can't tackle half the time.
Yeah, but with Kyle Hamilton up in the box, and I heard Washington might be coming back. We'll talk about that in a little bit, probably. But, like, I think that's actually playing into our hands. We don't have to worry about getting beat deep. Part of me is optimistic that they're not going to – but the problem is we're going to get gashed for big play here or there. They've got that really big tight end.
Yeah.
He scares me a little bit. He's going to break somebody on fucking Sunday.
Yeah, he's going to –
Kamuzie is going to die on Sunday.
Somebody's going to get planted.
Is Nate Wiggins playing? Do you know?
We're filming too early.
Huh?
Filming on Thursday with the injury report isn't official until Friday.
Fuck. I forgot.
Well, has he been practicing, Ross?
I mean,
talk about the injury. What do you have for us?
Well, on Thursday's report, Rashad Bateman was limited with an ankle. Tez Walker was limited with a groin. Nate was limited with a foot. There's a slightly uptick of good news. Travis Robinson was limited with a foot, and Ardarius Washington was limited with Achilles. Both are designated return. I mean, Robinson's more likely to come back sooner since he actually started the season, and Ardarius did not. But I did hear that someone said that he could play. I doubt it. Travis Jones didn't practice for a personal reason, and as I mentioned earlier, Lamar Jackson took another day off.
He's
an ankle time.
What about Wednesday, Ross?
Practice
that didn't practice Thursday, or vice versa.
Give me 2 seconds.
Was like Wiggins limited on Wednesday too?
Love the cutscene music.
Well, I heard some slightly on it. Bateman went from full to limited from Wednesday to Thursday. Lamar went from limited to did not. Nate was limited both days.
Okay. I think the Ravens,
from limited full to limited.
I truly believe the Ravens are treating this week like a bye week, and they had a really good practice Wednesday and said, fuck it on Thursday. I'm convinced of it. It was all film and shit on Thursday with a little bit of walking around. Because they got it. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers. It's like, you know what you got to do. Yeah. And I don't know if Lamar Jackson making 40 throws on Thursday is going to make the difference when he's getting chased by TJ Watt. It's Falele fucking shit himself again. Like, that, to me, you can't train for that. All it's going to do is put more pressure on Lamar Jackson's legs when you don't need to. He's not moving anyway at practice, probably.
Like we said, it's going to have to be the run or nothing at all. It's going to be old school AFC North football. It's going to be cold as shit. It's going to be a hard-hitting game, I would imagine. And you're going to have to put one of the best running backs in history out there and make him earn his money. There's no other fucking way.
They're pumping everybody up, though, because, Ray Lewis is going to be in the house.
Yeah.
Jonathan Ogden's going to be in the house. Everyone's getting banners. Can they manifest
I think I saw like 40 or 50 people from the team are there.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're doing a pregame show. They're doing a postgame. They're doing a halftime show. They're doing a parade before the game.
What?
Yeah, this is going to be good.
I'll be in the stadium.
And they're doing
like 11:45. I'll be in the stadium by then.
They're doing the same thing for 2012, I think, against the Patriots, which I will be at for that game. That's probably going to be the return of Ed Reed and
oh my God,
Terrell Suggs going to be in the house, and Ray Rice and Dennis Pitta, and I bet you're going to see all kinds of players.
Pretty sure they just keep Pitta in the basement.
Neither will the MVP, but Like, to me, like, that's going to be awesome. Ed Reed's going to say, Baltimore!
Yo, Ed Reed, that.
And they're going to show a lot of Patriots highlights when we beat them. And we'll talk about the Patriots next in a few weeks, obviously, but I'm not totally sold on them either.
I don't care. I'm not sold against anyone against our defense sometimes.
I'm not sold on any team in the NFL, which is what makes this year so painful for the Ravens because it was just sitting there on a fucking platter for them this year. As bad as the Chiefs have been and the Bills have been and everybody else.
Let me take a look at this. Let's because you got a point there. All right, look, this is the AFC North playoff picture. God, we got to get graphics one day. You got the Patriots at number 1 sitting at 11-2. You got the Broncos 10-2. What is this? 2002, like crazy. Jaguars 8-4. Ravens 6-6. That's your top 4 right there. And based on the Ravens record and just the other team named, that's a suspect lineup to begin with. Followed by the Chargers, Colts, and the Bills, with the Chiefs nowhere to be found.
Say, you know who's missing?
Chiefs nowhere to be found.
When the playoffs start, and if the Ravens are hosting a playoff game, you know what's weird is that I think they will be favorited against every team in the fucking playoffs, to include Buffalo. Isn't that weird?
But they have not proved that they can win at home.
No, they have not. But I think Vegas is going to see that roster, see the clean slate, and be like, holy shit. And that's true. The Ravens can run the table. They were projected to run the table before all this happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not optimistic at all. Like, I'm convinced that we're probably going to lose Pittsburgh on Sunday. Until I can see otherwise because they're barely beating Cleveland and the Jets.
Show me something.
Like, and you know what? I think the only more freaking team that's in worse shape than the Ravens is Pittsburgh. That's a team with an identity crisis, a coaching problem, a quarterback problem, an aging defense that is not playing nearly as good as it should be. I think Patrick Queen's out. Is that accurate? Their other defensive lineman's out. Like, there's no reason why they should not be running the football down their throats.
Oh my God! If they don't run, like, Harbaugh needs to be taken out back and things I can't say on YouTube. I don't want us to get fucking removed.
Well, let's just say if we don't do anything to run the ball and we blow what we do this weekend, it's gonna sound a lot like it did in Pittsburgh here.
Yeah. And what's funny is that we still control our destiny, but I think that's it. Like, if we lose to Pittsburgh,
I think I saw somewhere
we'll go into Cincinnati and win, and definitely not winning to Green Bay.
This game has like the most playoff probability swing for either team.
Yeah.
Because we win, we jump up to like 85%. We lose, we drop that. Same thing for the Steelers. They win, they jump up. They lose, it's pretty much done.
But the thing is, like, we play each other again. So, like, what if we split those games? What's the difference? There's no difference. It'll come down to what we do in between those two games. And for us, they play Detroit and the Browns. We get the Packers and the Patriots, right? It's brutal.
Plus, we have the Bengals.
Both these teams may not win any more games.
Man, Bengals are 4-8. Oh, they're 4-8. I mean, man, 3 of them.
But the Bengals are probably going to get blown out by Buffalo. I think Buffalo is going to actually run the football on them because they are, competent.
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna hope for the best because here's the thing. Like I said, I've been saying this since we hit our slump and even got to that point of like, all right, we gotta like run the table. Like, again, it's do or die. I think the Steelers losing last week was the luckiest thing to happen to the Ravens season because it could have been a wrap right then and there. It's do or die. The Ravens have to win. They don't have a choice, and they're going to have to adjust. And Harbaugh's going to have to take control of his team. That's literally it.
Yep. And this is not your father's,
Nope.
Pittsburgh Steelers-Ravens game. And I think that no matter how much the players try to manifest that, it's not. And you know what? They're going to have to just fucking go out there and play hard-nosed football. And the 2000 Ravens are going to have to put their hands on these kids and say, go hunt.
Put your hands
go
up.
Hunt.
Let them out.
Can be Hunt. As in Tyler Huntley.
It worked.
Get him out there.
It worked the last time that Ray Lewis said Hunt.
Yeah.
Roquan got a defensive player of the week.
If they stop the run, the Ravens will win this football game. I'm convinced of it. There's no way they're letting DK Metcalf beat them, and that's all they've got.
And ironically, you say it's not going to be your grandfather's Ravens. It actually might be. It's going to probably be that ugly.
But the difference is
there was a little age where it was a newer age where like even Ben was passing and Joe was it's back to, hey Henry, you need to run this 20-something times, and they got a 40-year-old grandpa playing quarterback.
I guess the difference is the talent isn't quite there, and the mindset is your team wants to break you. They just want to fucking go TikTok, and it pisses me off.
Yeah. No, like you're
Rodgers is just confused about everything.
Generational divide with again, those old school games. Those guys literally, I want to say they wanted to hurt each other. I think they
straight up hated each other.
Yeah, like the hate isn't there. Again, the Ravens rivalry with the Steelers, I'm not saying is dead. It's important because we're divisional rivals. We play each other 2 times.
Cincinnati is our arch rival right now, bar none.
I would say Cincinnati is a bigger rival in 2025.
Yeah.
Not saying the Steelers aren't relevant. No, they are. It's just I'm more interested in the Cincinnati game. Those games are going to probably do some fucking crazy
shit. And those games, they feel uglier. They feel darker. They feel a lot more strenuous. Like Jamar Chase doesn't like some of our players, and we're getting in fights. Like no one gives a shit about Pittsburgh.
Those are some of the most highest scoring games sometimes because both defenses just want to be like, nah. I don't want to play that game.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the 2 most successful teams in the AFC North the last half decade. I mean, Pittsburgh hasn't won a playoff game since 2017. The Bengals have gone to the Super Bowl. The Ravens have gone to the AFC Championship.
That is honestly kind of the sad thing is the fact that we've had that, and not once for the past couple of years has both teams had their healthy quarterback the whole time. To truly see what division fight this would be.
I think the Bengals would have won it hands down if Burrow was healthy this year.
But if our offense doesn't all of a sudden hit the bricks and doesn't blow that Buffalo Bills game and doesn't mentally break down,
then what else is they're relevant.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, we've never had a chance to see a true AFC North. Like we've seen the ones where Flacco and Ben were going back and forth, but they both stayed healthy or played hurt because Ben was a brick and Flacco didn't seem to really get hurt much. But like I said, now it's every other year one of them's hurt somewhere. This year they both were hurt at one point.
Yeah, that's just the
weird AFC North this year.
Yep.
Thank God we're not on HBO. We're not on Hard Knocks. I don't need people seeing us this year.
It's crazy. It's a different sport. I've been saying this for years. It is truly a different sport, but hopefully it'll be a good game. Ross, be loud. Like, get everybody loud. Just fucking stay loud. Like noise, just a wall of noise just hitting the field.
And the terrible towels are going to be there.
Fuck.
Let me double check. This is funny enough. Out of the past few weeks, granted, they haven't been great games. Even the Bengals game, I think this has been the most expensive ticket I've seen gone. Yeah, right now, SeatGeek's still saying the best seat is $114.
Damn.
And that's Friday. Recently, the last few games, even the Bengals game on Friday or Thursday, it was like $80-something still.
And I actually don't know how many Pittsburgh Steelers fans are going to travel for this. All over social media, they have given up on this team. They've given up on Pittsburgh. To the point where they're complimenting the Ravens. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's bad in Pittsburgh.
I call it the Mike Thompson meter, and then that's where we're at.
Dude, I haven't been on Facebook, so I don't see it as often.
Yeah, he's given up on them. It's Oriole season. It's fine.
I gotta get
no, I think he said no. It's Penguin season. Right
yeah, listen. They're both in first place. I don't know what they're arguing here. Like at the end of the day, be blessed that you're in a shitty division. To be honest, it's not our fault that we're in a shitty division. We're playing competitive football.
I think, like Gerald pointed out, it's kind of like both. We want our teams to win, but we know if we do, we're not probably going to get rid of the coach we don't want anymore because, yeah, we're winning, but at what cost?
Like that South Park episode, but you're the one that wants to go to the World Series.
Yeah,
like he plays it on purpose.
Like the Steelers fans and all that are holding on. He hasn't had a losing record. Okay. And then the Raider fans are like, well, we made it here. And do we really? I mean, I will say, I think it's a little more dire in Pittsburgh, as I heard pointed out on the radio they're saying. A lot more former Steelers are kind of coming out and saying, yeah, I don't like Tomlin.
Ben Roethlisberger is talking shit these days.
He wants Tomlin to go to Penn State.
Yeah. He wants who?
He wants Mike Tomlin to go coach Penn State.
I don't know. I heard it might be Kalani Sitake from BYU.
A lot of people.
Oh no! He went back. He got paid.
Oh, he did get paid by BYU.
He got paid by Crumble Cookie. They gave him a fucking shitload of money to stay at BYU.
Oh shit! NILs hit coaches too.
Of course they do.
What?
Crumble Cookie.
No,
what are you gonna do?
No, other things is people might talk about that might try to trade Tomlin and get first round pick. Because that's the thing.
Never trade coaches.
Gruden, it's been happened. It happened a lot more than you thought. But that's the thing now. Apparently, you trade coaches.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's a first round. It's a first place football game, and so if you would have told me back in August, the Ravens and Steelers are going to play on the 7th of December, and it's going to be first place in the AFC North, we'd probably both be thinking, what do we have, like 9-4 records? But no. They both suck ass, and here we are.
I definitely would not have expected us to have a bad record. I was like, what the hell are the Steelers doing this year? Yeah. But they're in first with us. Not that, what the hell are we doing that this is first place in this division?
And we just lost to the Bengals in primetime. Like, God, what a fucking...
That ruined things
for this conference title.
It's ass.
Turns out we all just suck it.
My whole Thanksgiving was blown. I got my gravy boat. I was all happy.
Again, if it wasn't fucking fact I was in literal paradise, I would have had the shittiest Thanksgiving.
I was just downing old fashions and wondering what my life
I was texting
you. I was staying up on myself.
Like, why am I still here?
Watching whatever that was.
I was watching people leave. I was like, no, I don't leave. Even when I was like 2 minutes off, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna sit here and be cold and sad.
I for sure left my fucking living room. I was like, fuck this.
I might have. I might have broke something if I was at home. It might have been better that I was at the game.
This has been one of the worst football seasons on record. I have actually turned off the game multiple times this year. The Chiefs, I turned it off. The Houston Texans, I didn't watch the second half at all.
Yeah.
In this game against the Bengals, as soon as we got that last turnover and it was like in the bag, I was like, we're done. With like 8 minutes, I'm not watching Joe Burrow eat a fucking turkey.
This game was...
Yeah, I forgot that was happening, so I was looking on the field, but I didn't even see that happening. In fact, I was like, I got those. Like, oh, that's right. It's not Prime, so they're not going to have the post game show. That I was trying to find where I got to go to try to beat a TV after a win. Yeah, none of that happened.
What's up, Gerald?
No, I was just saying that's just a blower, dude. That's a blower.
Yeah, how many?
But no, like I said, like we turned it off. I was editing photos. Like that's how bad that game was. I was like.
It's a good meter for how the season's going too. Like I haven't been this disengaged in a long time, and it's I don't think I want to waste my time if they didn't want to fucking play football. Like I'm not that psychotic that I'm gonna sit there and watch us get our fucking brains beat in by the Houston Texans.
Super Rush rather. There's been multiple weeks where I'm at the game. I'm up at the perch. I'm like,
not the perch.
Where the hell is everyone?
You said the perch.
Honestly, this last game was the crowdedest it has been, I think, all season.
That's primetime game.
Primetime Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure he said we went on TV.
Do you know people probably got Thanksgiving tickets like a gift or something? Like, it was the easiest gift to give somebody. That and also the fact, when the last time was the Thanksgiving game in M&T?
I think when Terrell Suggs won Defensive Player of the Year.
Okay. I was about to say, like...
The Harbaugh.
Haven't we always played at home on Thanksgiving?
Have we?
We've only played.
I think we had the Steeler game with Tomlin being on the field.
Oh, that was a long time ago, though.
And then we had the Harbaugh Bowl.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think that was one of the first. I think that was one of the first ones they did because they were like, "Oh, another Thanksgiving. We put Thanksgiving." But I'm pretty sure we've had 3 games. I think they've all been at home.
Yeah, the Steelers game, the Harbaugh, and then this one.
Okay, there have been.
And then they played Christmas in Pittsburgh and in Texas, Houston, and in 49er Stadium.
Yeah, funny enough that
and Minnesota.
Funny enough, I actually looked at the NFL's Christmas schedule. They're treating it like it's Thanksgiving because you know who's playing on Thursday on Christmas?
The
Cowboys,
Detroit Lions.
The Lions. Except they're on the road. How many Thursday games are the Lions and Cowboys going to get? Because I didn't think about it until today. They're playing tonight, and they
got Dak Prescott. How they doing, by the way?
I thought it was 3-3.
I need Dak Prescott to ball out.
I kind of do too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game on Sunday. Though
10-3 Lions. 10-3 Lions in the second quarter.
I ran into a lot of like Lions fans in Puerto Rico, which was weird. Like all of them either wearing Lions shit or like Michigan gear. And it was crazy.
Michigan.
Me and Colleen just kept whispering, "OH!" I go to them the whole fucking time.
Oh, that's right.
Only to get home and Ohio State whooping that ass.
They finally beat them.
Hey.
I mean, from all I could hear from most Ohio State fans, that was his only problem.
Literally. Like, there were kids on the team that...
He kept his job so long, but even though he kept losing that game, most times coaches lose their job after they don't win that game a bunch.
I know it's highly unlikely, but, like, if Harbaugh somehow was to be removed, either forcibly or... personally, I would love Ryan Day as head coach.
Isn't like forcibly carried out and thrown outside?
Yeah, like out. You go. Bring in Ryan Day. Ryan Day all day. Let's go. Come on. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I don't know. EDC is a Penn State guy.
And Ohio State's giving him a lot of money. That man is fucking paid. I don't know. But Sunday, divisional battle, first place on the line. Oh, it's going to be a game. It's going to be a fun one, hopefully. Guys, any last thoughts before we get out of here?
I think
Andrews got paid.
Oh, who got paid? Oh, it's Mark Andrews got paid. That's a good final word there, Ross. What are your thoughts?
Well, if you go on the Twitterverse, it's a very controversial move.
Easily.
But, I mean, apparently he turned down a deal.
What?
In the offseason, but that he bet on himself probably. And from what you're saying, most of the money that he went to Andrews was going to go to him. But then he got hurt. And for some reason, the Ravens cannot figure out how to run a successful 2 tight end offense.
Yeah, I think I don't blame them for signing Andrews. I think Andrews is far and away the better tight end. He catches most of the stuff. He just doesn't catch it when the season's on the line.
He just doesn't.
That's just what it is.
That part.
Likely can't catch it in prime time and score. Apparently,
ironically, he was the leading scorer. He was the leading receiver this week, and he would have had a touchdown if
Yeah.
He didn't.
But Mark Andrews has that connection that it's a la Kelsey, Mahomes, Brady, Gronk, like it's there and it's not going anywhere, and that's going to age like wine. I'm not upset about it. Andrews was never going to outrun fucking cornerbacks, but he kind of did when he had that fucking
one run.
He has a lot of heart, and I think likely does too, but he just doesn't. He can't get over across the three. You can't pay both of them, and I think you take the more sure thing.
Take your record holder.
Yep.
No, wait.
Get rid of your record holder.
Yeah, I pretty much said that what Lamar wants, Lamar will get. Especially since he needs to be extended coming up. So, yeah, Lamar probably was like, I mean, if I have to pick Andrews, I like Likely, but...
I think Andrews has been one of the better tight ends in football this year. Slow start, as per usual. But I think he's probably getting over some demons to start the season. But he's been our most dependable player. He's been absolutely serviceable in fantasy, unlike last year. And it's good.
He was all right last year. Once he caught,
he led all tight ends.
His production is down, but that's the whole offense is. I mean, we didn't even talk about how Zay Flowers can't find the end zone.
Yeah, nope. And he had a good start this season. They all started well.
He had one touchdown. He had one touchdown in the Bills game.
Yeah,
he has 2 fumbles and 1 touchdown.
We look so good. Andrews has been a red zone machine, though, and truly is He's just I love Andrews, and I think that he redeemed himself, in my opinion, and he's always going to be. He's going to go down as one of the greatest Ravens of all time, and it's already said.
Yeah, you would if you go on Twitter, you would think the only game he's ever played for the Ravens was a Bills game.
And I'll tell you right now, the people that are saying that aren't Ravens fans, or they're mid-Ravens. They haven't been Ravens fans for a long time.
They're new.
Fuck them. They're the same thing as the Oriole fans, like Adley. Like, go kill yourself, Like Christ, we had Brian Roberts once upon a time. That's the Oriole fans I love.
B-Rob.
Love
B-Rob. And my last name.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
I was like, hey, that's my name.
That was an easy jersey to buy.
I still have my own custom jersey. That's the only Oriole jersey I have.
Yeah, I just have a nameless one. But yeah, no. Oh my God, Ravens versus Steelers. Hopefully the Ravens figure shit out. Again, last thoughts on this one. Harbaugh, take control of your team, and if you want something to fucking happen, just do it.
I would love to be able to do it, but I'm not allowed where they make those decisions.
I would love to control this team like Madden.
They don't let me in the coach's box at the game. I don't even know where it is.
So they should not. Rightfully, I've played you in Madden. They should not let you in.
Why? What will I tell? Hey, Munkin, you have Henry run the ball. Run the ball. Why is Henry on the sideline?
Oh God!
Run the ball. Let's get to it. Hut.
All right. Well, there's no game ball, but that does it for our show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't miss it. Ravens Steelers 1 p.m. Sunday. Yeah, let's go. Go Ravens. Have a good